Breaking weather first at 5. The National Weather Service confirming a tornado has touched down in Norman. People rushing to find shelter less than an hour ago. We do have a photo of the storm coming to us through Twitter. This first shot, James Adelot saying this is really not the actual funnel. Instead, it's a look down the shelf cloud. An impressive shot. However, let's take a look at another picture showing the tornado. Damage is now being reported. No confirmed word of injuries. We do have a live streaming video now from Ben Holcomb in the Norman area. On this stream, we have seen some damage in and around Norman. Breaking weather now headed toward our part of the state.
I honestly, I've covered so many storms. Tushka most recently, Pitcher, Oklahoma. We all saw what happened in Tuscaloosa. And I'm just struck by a sense of my heart being extraordinarily heavy. You look at this and we're told that some people in this neighborhood, this is a neighborhood, people lived here. These are wood frame homes, right, that are gone. And you can see there's nothing left. All the trees, the way the trees look, just make it, I don't know, even more nightmarish. They're just stripped of all life.
All right, thank you, James. Our team coverage continues now with an update on road conditions. A tractor trailer slid off the turnpike near Stroud. No one was hurt.
Yeah, good news there, but definitely is slick outside. We have Fox 23's Adam Palooka out on the roadways checking it out. Now, Adam, you're driving. What do you see out there?
Yeah, I'm just getting onto the IDL coming off of eastbound 412 Sand Springs and the West Tulsa area, really where we're seeing the most snow come down. We've been all across town. The roadway's pretty clear for the most part. No snow sticking to them, but they are very, very, very wet. I can't emphasize this enough, how much water there is in certain parts, especially in the construction areas around the Lewis interchange at I-44. There's a spur of 244 in West Tulsa where there's a one lane and there's a lot of water between the barricades. So at certain times you're coming to a very, very abrupt stop as you're getting near the standing water. So that's the big concern now.
The home firefighters are now desperately trying to stop a grass fire that's burning near Manford. In fact, the fire near West 91st Street and Highway 48 has burned for 3 miles, started more than 7 hours ago, and our crews were first on the scene. Fox 23's Dante Carter is live right now in Manford. And Dante, you spoke with a volunteer firefighter battling this fire, which is in his own backyard, I understand.
That's correct, Sharon. Right now, this is the only structure that has been burned right here. It appears to be an oil tanker. That's what firefighters are telling me, but the most terrifying part for them was when that fire came 30 yards away from one of their own men's home.
And some Pawnee County families have lost everything, as we heard from Sharon's report, as the flames have swallowed homes. Fox 23's Adam Palooka is joining us live right now. And Adam, for some, this is day 2 of dealing with these fires. Exhausting, to say the least.
That's exactly right, Sharon. Now, most of this property burned on Sunday, but about 45 minutes ago, we noticed a fire just spring up in those woods right behind us. You can still see some of the smoke back there. We're okay right now, but this is where the Crabtree family lives. Now, when they decided to go to town yesterday, they never thought this is what they would return to, and they certainly never thought that their neighbor's house 20 yards away would be untouched.
Our storm tracker, Vaughn Castor, was out on these storms in northwest Oklahoma before they moved up into the state of Kansas and joins us now. Vaughn, you got some dramatic video to share with us. Tell us what you saw.
Hey, James. All the video that you're going to be seeing is video that was shot basically between Woodward and the Kansas line northeast of Woodward. The present cell that's going through Wichita is the storm that we just got off of about an hour and a half ago. And as we got off of it, we were blocked by down power lines on highway that is north of Cherokee, Oklahoma. And at the time that we got off of it, it appeared to be developing into a wedge-type tornado, James. Very, very large, wide base. But it was pretty incredible to watch.
You know, and the way that storm is looking, James, is very much like it looked down south of Bixby in the Haskell area as it was moving through about an hour ago.
And speaking of Haskell, Sharon is in the Haskell area. And Sharon, I know that you were talking with the person who was actually in the store at the time that tornado hit.
Yeah, guys, the storm rolled through Haskell just about an hour ago. And when we got here, it was pretty chaotic because all of the power is out in Haskell right now, and they're trying to get it back on. But I want to show you just some of the damage that we spotted if you're just now joining us. If you take a look right over here, you can see there are two semis that are overturned. One is actually leaning against a power line. The other is on its side there. Apparently very strong winds blew through here, knocking those semis down. Now, if you take a look right to the right of that, you can see the Pop Shop gas station. Some of the awning has been ripped off of that gas station. It was lying in the street and also in a parking lot across the way. We also talked to some people just moments ago. There was a church that is about half a block from here. All of the siding is stripped off of that church. And we're standing here in the Family Dollar parking lot. If you take a look right up here, you can see the sign completely gone from the Family Dollar parking lot. And right down here in the parking lot, there's some branches from the storm. If we can kind of pan down here, I can show you this branch that is lying right here in the parking lot. Now, I spoke with Ricky Johnson just moments ago. He is joining us here live. He tells me that he was inside the Family Dollar store when this storm blew through. Ricky, tell us what happened and what did you see?
Well, whenever I was standing inside of the store, I could barely see anything outside of the windows. I heard the trailers tip over there, and I heard glass break. I think it was from across the store. I thought it was the windows in the cars out front. And it just, everything was going everywhere. I heard loud noises coming from over there. I think the dollar store over there had the roof ripped off of it, and it's over there behind the car wash. And just, there's trees everywhere down in the whole town.
Do you know of any injuries at all? To your knowledge, are most people here in Haskell okay? Did any of them get hit by the debris?
From what I know of, nobody's hurt so far. I mean, I was helping direct some traffic down there earlier because there's trees everywhere, and I pulled right in front of one. And that I know of, I don't think anybody's hurt, but
I know a lot of the townspeople we were seeing just moments ago are kind of coming in this area, kind of wandering around. They're seeing the police lights, then obviously the power is out. I know that's got to be frustrating.
Yeah, well, it has to be. I mean, usually when we have a power outage, it doesn't last very long, but OG&E's here right now, and I hope it comes back on soon.
The good news is the verdigris has gone down a couple of feet since yesterday at this time. That has given EPA and the officials there the first chance to get into some of those homes, look at the damage up close. Fox 23's Jace Fairhoven was there with them.
Yeah, this is tough work for the rescue crews here. One of the biggest reasons is that this floodwater is so contaminated with oil. That's because the oil was leaking from a nearby refinery. Before rescue crews can go in the house, they use this device, which tells them if the air inside is okay to breathe, and it also tells them that there's no explosion hazards inside. Once this device gives the all clear, then the crews can go in.
In just a bit, well, Highway 20 near Bird Creek and Skiatook is always an area prone to flooding when we get really heavy rainfall.
Yeah, Highway 20 is closed to traffic right now. Team coverage continuing with Fox 23's Frank Wiley, who is reporting live in Skiatook. Frank?
Yeah, Clay, as you said, this highway is closed. It has been that way for a good 2 hours, and for good reason. East and westbound traffic completely shut down. If you'll take a look over my shoulder over there, about 200 yards behind me, that is the floodwater we're dealing with, about 5 feet deep at its deepest point. In fact, 2 cars were stuck in that floodwater. 1 car has been successfully removed. Another vehicle, if you can see it across the way, remains in that floodwater. I want you to check out this broken foundation right here. This and all this rubble are all that are left of this home. But check out this chair right here. This is a walk into the kitchen. For some reason, this chair is sitting here, but check out this refrigerator. Ironically enough, on top we've got canned goods neatly organized as if nothing ever happened. Amazing, just like this story of survival.
The heat is on, and a lot sooner than usual. Record temperatures expected this weekend. Fox 23's Jamie Oberg joins us outside on this steamy night. Jamie, this is no time to be without an AC, huh?
Right, Clay. The sun has gone down, but the sign at the bank still reads a steamy 94 degrees. If you just kicked on your AC and it's not working, get ready to wait. One company's service crews were so busy today they didn't have time to talk to us, but their installation guys installing new air conditioners did.
You don't have to go very far to see why highways are about to get worse. Take a look at this parking lot back here that was just plowed today, already starting to look a lot more like it did before because of all the blowing snow.
This is a new tool the Owasso School District is using to plow snow, along with several other trucks with plows. But it is not enough. The district says they're going to have to cancel classes again on Thursday. Don't think that's an easy call.
We hate to call off school more than they do. I mean, I know the parents are at home right now that would probably like to shoot me.
But in Owasso, what else can you do?
It's amazing that we've been hit twice now, harder than anyone else.
20 inches of snow last week and 8 more Wednesday. Owasso Superintendent Dr. Clark Ogilvie can't believe it.
You know, we have our plumbers, our electricians, our mechanics. We've got everybody, janitors. We've got them all out here removing snow.
It's not just snow-covered parking lots and sidewalks keeping the district busy.
Building here in the background lost heat last night, and we're in the process of finding some portable heat to try to keep it warm enough tonight so the pipes won't burst.
With below freezing temps, that's a real fear. Those low mercury readings are one reason your kids will be home for another day.
As we know, if students are out at a bus stop at 0-degree temperatures with any kind of wind, frostbite's definitely an issue.
Another issue he plans to bring up, where his district spends some of its money.
We learned a lesson 2 or 3 years ago from the ice storms that we needed more snow removal equipment, and I'm convinced now we need even more.
Again, classes in Owasso are canceled for Thursday. Dr. Ogilvie says it's a 50-50 chance that schools can reopen on Friday. But he says Monday, students better pack their backpacks because school should be back in session.